Forward your Workspace domain email to a personal Gmail account so you can send and reply to all of your emails in one consolidated account. The Google Workspace, which is formerly known as G Suite, the settings have changed slightly, so if you follow the steps in this video to consolidate your email accounts into one, you'll be set. Hey there, my name is Andrea, and I've been in the digital marketing space since 2008, starting as a blogger, turned e-commerce store owner, and now a fractional CMO and COO for 7- and 8-figure businesses. I consider myself a solopreneur since I do all of the things in my business, and I had to figure this one out too. So if you like helpful tips like this one, along with content on digital marketing, operations, and e-commerce, hit the subscribe button today. Okay, so I decided to move away from my host email option and create a Google Workspace account for my digital marketing website. And in doing so, I quickly realized that many of the tutorials were outdated. These are the exact steps to take to forward your Workspace domain email to your personal Gmail account so you can send and reply to all of the emails from your personal account, but you're using your domain email address. Now back to the Workspace. The first step that you need to do is log into your Workspace account, and if you don't have one, you can go quickly create one by going to workspace.google.com and click the Get Started button. And just a really quick tip, if you just need a single email, select the lowest cost plan, because once you've actually added a domain email, you're ready to go and you can go modify your plan at any time and just choose the lowest cost plan. Now back to the Workspace. The first step that you need to do is log into your Workspace account. And if you don't have a Workspace account yet for your domain, just go to workspace.google.com to get started. And if you just need a single email address, select the lowest cost plan. It may actually force you into a mid-tier, but go with whatever they're giving you, and then you can immediately go change the plan in your account settings. So once you've added a user domain email address, you're ready to get started following this tutorial. So for this example, I'm going to be using my e-commerce business Workspace account for SidelineWarrior.com. And I've had this account set up for several years now, and you can see that my monthly payment for this email alone is just $6. So you're going to go into your settings first, and you really need to follow this in the exact sequence because several of the different steps in this is kind of contingent on the prior step being done. So you're going to go into security, click overview, and then you are going to scroll down until you find the less secure apps option right here. You're going to select that, and then you are going to verify your email address again. It's going to ask you to log in again, so go ahead and verify that. Okay, once you are logged in, you'll notice that the automatic setting that it's set to for this is disable access to less secure apps. But we don't want to do that. So we want to select the allow users to manage their access to less secure apps on their own, which will allow you to modify things on your end in your own Google account. So once you change that, you're going to click save, and then you are going to go down to your account settings and the domains, click manage domains, and you are going to make sure you activate Gmail. If you don't do this step, then you won't be able to log in to a Gmail account with your Workspace email address that you're creating. So I'm going to click activate my Gmail account, and then I'm going to use the MX records to set up Gmail. And you can do this directly through your domain host. I use GoDaddy. Okay, so once it is activated, you are going to now go to your directory, and you're just going to verify a few things on the directory. So I already have my account set up, and it's under, I only have one email account here, and I'm going to just verify that I'm set up as a super admin. So click on the name, open the profile for this person, and you're going to scroll down to where you see admin roles and privileges. I am a super admin since I'm the only one in this account. If you weren't, all you'd have to do is open this and change your role to super admin. The next thing that you need to do is we're going to go over here to apps. Since we have activated the Gmail option, we're going to go to Google Workspace and click on Gmail. First thing that you need to do, and you need to do these things in this exact order, you are going to go to the end user access option, and we're going to open this. first thing that you want to do when you're working in any of this is just verify that your organizational unit is selected. So I'm just going to go highlight this to be safe, because even though it's like a default, I'm still going to choose it in case for some reason Google changes anything. So I'm going to now go to Edit Pop and iMac Access, and I see that they are both on, which is what we want. So we're going to keep those on. If yours are turned off, go make sure that those are turned on. You're going to now edit the automatic forwarding section. If yours is turned off, make sure yours is turned on to allow you to forward your emails that people send to you from your domain email to your personal Gmail. And then the last thing that you're going to do is edit the allow per user outbound gateways. This needs to be turned on. So this will allow you to actually set up everything that you need to do in your personal Gmail account. Once that's on, you're going to click save. You can see that it says most changes take effect in a few minutes. It could take a little bit longer. So if your changes aren't taking effect when we log into our email accounts, then just give it a few minutes. Click save. All right. You can see I have several tabs opened up here because I am a multi-tab worker. And what you're going to want to do is, now that you can log in to your Workspace account using Gmail, so if you go to gmail.com, you're going to want to open up two email accounts. So the first one is going to be your personal email address, which is where you want all of your domain email to be forwarded to. And then the other one is your Google Workspace account. So you're going to want to use that account first. So go open up your domain Workspace email account on gmail.com. Okay, once you're in here, we really want to go to your account settings first. So you need to go over here to the Google account. You're going to say manage your Google account. And this is for your domain email address, okay? Once you're on here, you are going to go click on security, and then you're going to go scroll down until you see less secure app access. And we are going to open this one up, and we want to turn this on. This means that you can now safely set up everything on your personal account to get the emails forwarded to you. Once that's done, I'm going to go ahead and close that and go back into my email for my domain email, which is fans@sidelinewarrior.com. And then I'm going to go over here to settings at the top. And then once you're on settings, you're going to click on the forwarding and pop/IMAP options. So I want to add a forwarding address for my personal email account, which is ardeckard@gmail.com. So this is where I have all of my emails funnel into. I actually don't have it set up for this specific account because I just keep several email inboxes open at the same time. But for my digital marketing account, I want that all to come into my personal account. So this is the whole reason I set it up. You're going to click next, and then it's going to say, let's see here. I'm going to refresh that. You're going to click add a forwarding address. Proceed. Okay. Now you're going to go into your personal email account and you're going to get that code to verify it. I'm going to go grab that. Okay, I have that confirmation code. I'm going to enter that, click verify. And what you want to do here is say forward a copy of incoming mail to your personal email account, and then choose whatever you want to do next. So do you want to keep it in the main inbox? Do you want to mark it as read? Do you want to archive it, delete it? Do whatever you want here, but choose the right option. You do need to make sure you say forward a copy and then select the option and then hit save. We're going to come back into this forwarding and pop IMAP tab in your settings, and we are going to verify that your pop is enabled. So enable pop for all email, make sure that's selected. And then you're going to choose when messages are accessed with pop. You can, again, select what you want to do. Keep it in the inbox, mark it as read, archive it, or delete it. That's completely up to you. Once that's done, you're going to click the save button. and you're good to go. Okay, now that that has been saved, you are going to go into your personal Gmail account and you're going to go into the settings. Okay, so you're going to go over here to your settings option and you are going to select the accounts and import. I'm like, where is it? The accounts and import tab. So what you want to do is click on add another email address and you are going to type in your information with your name. So I'm just going to put Andrea at Sideline Warrior or fans at sidelinewarrior.com. Keep the treat as an alias selected. And now here are the next steps that you need to take and how you need to fill this information out. The SMTP server should stay as smtp.gmail.com. Your port will be 587. Your username is the username that you just set up or your username that from your Workspace account. So mine is fans at sidelinewarrior.com. And then this is going to be your Gmail, your Workspace domain email password. So if you enter that, you'll be good to go. And then you are going to select secured connection using TLS. Make sure that one's selected and click add account. Okay, so when you add the account and it's successful, you're going to need to enter the verification code that you get at your domain email address and add that here. So I'm going to go grab that really quick. Okay, I found that information. I'm going to click verify, and now I can send and receive emails from fans at sidelinewarrior.com in my personal Gmail account. And you want to also make sure that you make sure that the when replying to a message, the reply from the same address the message was sent to is selected. That way you don't have any confusion about keeping an eye on what is coming in and out. And that's it. So you can then choose to add labels if you want to make sure it's called out for you in your personal account so you know that it's actually coming in to that email account. But that's really all you need to do. So those are the exact steps to take to be able to forward your emails from a domain Workspace account to a personal Gmail account and have one consolidated account for your email.